Alrighty, hello everyone, this is Ottomoth here, and there's some stuff going around recently with just like Nintendo in general, with YouTube and all that, and like it really stinks. So like, you might have heard for like the longest time already, if you really like listening to Nintendo music on YouTube, a lot of channels get taken down because copyright, Nintendo music and all that. I don't know at this point if it's just Nintendo hasn't gotten to some people, or if there are some loops that make it okay for them to use Nintendo's music in the way they do. Because, like, there's lots of channels where they like using Nintendo music where they'll just get the pure song by itself. Maybe it plays like one time or something, and like that's the video. A lot of those channels I've seen get taken down. Mostly more the bigger ones. And then there's other ones where they do music extensions, which I like to do sometimes personally myself. I don't know, like, well, those channels, they get taken down too, I've seen. Like, there was Crunchy for the longest time. Man, I freaking love that channel so much. Crunchy, like, Crunhii, something like that. Man, I listened to a lot of their music from, what was it called? Mario and Luigi Dream Team, whatever. Also, I don't know what happened to the music. Okay, there's it. Yeah, I was listening to a song in the background. It's playing Mother Music right now, because you know what? Mother Music is good, and since it's going to be a short video, I don't care if it's demonetized or whatever, because whatever. See, that's the thing. Especially with Nintendo music that really stinks, is that Nintendo music itself usually doesn't get immediately, like, demonetized or whatever. Generally, it's more like if like Nintendo catches you, I guess, it feels like. But like I said, with those songs where it'll be like either the song or the extension, those get taken down the most. I don't know if it's just like if it comes to Nintendo's attention, or other channels where if they're doing something that doesn't really fall under, if it falls under a gray area, I guess. There's lots of other channels I really like too, where they do music mixes of Nintendo music, and they follow maybe certain themes, genres. Maybe they'll be from a certain game, or it'll be like, this is winter type music, this is from Paper Mario, so be it. And you know, some of them get really creative. Some of them really are cool with what types of moods, whatever they're trying to set, or what have you. And there is definitely a good amount of work. I mean, some of it is kind of lazy, and I don't care for it, where they're just playing the songs, and then they put like a picture over it or whatever, and they're just like, oh, it's a calming, relaxing mix. Like, yeah, those are just a little bit annoying. I don't think they should get taken down, but I find them a little bit more lazy, generally, I guess, which I can see why some of those get taken down, maybe. I don't want to sound too cynical about it, but there are some people where they add a little bit more flair to it. I've seen some people put a wallpaper in and they have like, now it's playing this song and it's from this game, whatever. They add a little bit more stuff to it to make it a bit more animated. But at the same time, I don't know if it's because if some of these channels are a little bit smaller, so they don't gain as much attention from like Nintendo. Rather, these videos getting their videos taken down, their most popular videos will have like at least like 2 million views, 5 million views on like their highest video of like Nintendo stuff. Which I will be going over in a video that I want to make right now, but I was going to make a short video like this, just discussing it and everything, but I'm basically going to get the gist of it and go further into detail that I want to edit and everything, so I can elaborate on this a lot more properly and thoroughly, because this is a big rabbit hole of stuff, man, because like, I freaking love Nintendo and everything. I love posting these videos, I love extending them, sharing them with people and everything. But there's lots of channels that I want to go over where this whole thing is something I really want to touch on thoroughly, just to have everyone filled in on the matter. But for this much that I do want to say is that, especially with Earthbound music, Mother music, especially the Mother series, gets taken down most, because people are like, oh, Sony, for some reason, they own the rights to the Mother series. I don't even know why this is. Like, Sony's being a deuce about it. And people are just like, yeah, you have the right to be mad and all, but no, I don't think Sony is doing that just to be a deuce. I don't think they're just going to be like, hey, they don't pay attention to Earthbound, let's just claim the music on YouTube. But no, I don't think that's true. I believe if the real reason is, if I remember right, I myself have a vinyl record of like the Earthbound soundtrack, Mother 2, and if I do remember right, I think Sony has distribution rights over the Mother vinyls, because the Mother series isn't 100% Nintendo, really. This was around that gray area where like HAL, Nintendo, and everything else going about were still somewhat separate. Because the Mother series isn't like super Nintendo, which is kind of why Nintendo hasn't really given much attention to Earthbound and all that, really. I mean, we got Smash Bros and everything. Yeah, we got that in there somehow. I don't know how the heck Ness got into the first Smash Bros game, but I'm always gonna be grateful for it. And the fact that that Sakurai gives a ton of love to Earthbound and all that there. But like, I don't know. But basically, what I'm trying to get at is like Earthbound, Mother series, and all that. I'm just gonna say Earthbound for now, even though you know Mother series, but people are more familiar. Regardless, Earthbound is not very huge with Nintendo because Nintendo doesn't have a ton of affiliation with Earthbound and the creation of it. Really, it was a lot of Ape and Shigesato Itoi, himself and his team and all that working mostly on the game, and Iwata too, because you know I think that's mostly the connection that Nintendo has with Earthbound and all. Because of Iwata's input or like production with the game. I don't know, I can't think of the word, but I think you know what I'm saying. Like, he worked on the game a bunch. He helped him out a bunch. I think, if I remember, he's the reason why Earthbound has so much more stuff than most Super Nintendo games. I do remember right from like this documentary I looked at, but that's why I'm saying I'm making this short little video right now, and I'm gonna dive in on it more because I don't want to give any more of this uncertainness. Like, I don't know this, I'm not sure about this, because I was doing that where I was talking about it right now, and I'm not sure about all this stuff. But I want to make 100% sure because all this stuff with the whole controversy with Nintendo music, copyright, all this and everything, I want to figure out for the most part what's going on and then explain it to everyone so we're not just like fidgeting around trying to figure out what the heck is going on. And plus, I want to try and just let people know what the heck is going on in general, really, because even people who are in a loop don't know what's going on. And yeah, I could just keep repeating myself, but yeah, that's basically it. But on top of with the Mother thing again, with Earthbound, I do think Sony has like the distribution rights. I think that's what it was, because if I remember right, I think that's what it was, because there would be no reason for Sony to just be like, let's just take that franchise for some reason, like copyright their music, because the vinyl itself, you know, they got distribution rights, so they can do that. But like, luckily though, covers of Nintendo music are 100% fine. Those will always be fine because they're covers and they're not the actual music themselves, which is also why channels like Silva Gunner, whatever you want to pronounce it, are totally fine, because yeah, they use the same sound fonts and they'll say they're the same music, but it's, at the end of the day, it's not the same music. It's just a silly joke, or it'll be like a pretty cool remix, honestly. Silva Gunner has some really great songs on there that are unironically really great, and part of me wants to make like a music mix of just Silva Gunner mixes, but Silva Gunner is a team of like literally 1,000+ people, I think, if I remember right. From whenever I counted, I want to recount, but like I said, next video I'll thoroughly figure everything out. But it's a ton of people, and they work really hard in that stuff. So I don't think it would be very fair to make a mix of that, and like profit off of it. Maybe I would make one, but like just not monetize it as much as I really would want to, and also kind of like, I don't know. I mean, I kind of want to. Maybe I would have to ask someone about that. Still just something I'm thinking about in general. But regardless, yeah, covers and stuff like that, totally fine. Those will always be fine. That's why you see like these 8-year-old videos of like, it's a mix, it's a cover of this song, whatever, from Mario, whatever, and it's totally fine. They never get taken down. Which there's a lot of channels where like that make the music mixes. Those they'll have like the big ones will have like all their freaking videos taken down, except for some that are like from games or companies that aren't Nintendo, or if it's like these are cover songs from Nintendo songs. It's like covers of Mario games, Mario game music, whatever. Those will be the only ones out. But anyways, I don't know if there's anything I can think of it right now that I want to just touch on before I go thoroughly in depth about it in this video I want to make. But just in general, I want to apologies for not making as many videos recently. Or really, I don't know. I hardly have a theme with my videos. I make my animations, I make my whatever videos, but yeah, I don't know where I'm going with my videos, honestly. But yeah, so I'll try to make this new one. Hopefully, I've just been very busy. Really, as much as I'd love to focus on like an actual theme or something with my videos, it gets a little bit tricky sometimes because like part of me is just like I don't know if I don't know what would be worth putting my effort into. Like, yeah, this is something people are gonna like, and then this is something that's worthwhile for me to keep working on. Alongside that big thing is a big mess to try and figure out on its own. But what's worse is trying to figure it out with how can I work this into my schedule with my life, because I'm getting older, going into college and everything, trying to take on more responsibilities in general, freaking worry about my own mental health and everything, how that'll all work. So it's just a big mess of things trying to figure out. But hopefully I can get something going so then I can be more consistent with my work and people can, appreciate it and all. But those of you that do stick around, I gotta say, I really do appreciate you guys. I really do. You guys are really great. As much as you joke around and, everyone always has to be the funniest guy in the room when it comes to any videos I make or freaking community posts. I do appreciate you guys that do stick around for the most part. Even if it is on YouTube and not like on my Discord server or whatever, those of you everywhere, you guys are cool. I really do appreciate you guys, despite me not having like a totally main theme of what I'm going for posting my videos. Usually it's just like my character, my animations, maybe some music mixes, and then like the occasional kind of cool video or like just some memes or whatever. I really don't know. It's just a bunch of everything. And then just whatever else I'm posting in between, I guess. Like, I have not had a main theme to my channel, at least not since like maybe posting gameplay content and like animations and Metopia type stuff, I don't know. But whatever. Anyways, that's about it. Yeah. So hopefully I'll get that video out. If you do want to keep up to date with me and what I'm doing in general, like I said, you can just keep up to date with my community posts, follow me in whatever social media, or even just go in a Discord server. My Discord server, usually there's not a ton of people talking there too often. And, we can just talk in general about, like, just cool Nintendo stuff going on, whatever. Talk about just whatever. I don't care. I just really enjoy having a little bit of a community to talk to for a channel. But anyways, this video's gone long enough. I said it was going to be a short video. It's already 12 minutes. That's long enough. So thank you guys for listening if you did. What are your thoughts on everything going on so far? Give a little bit of input. It could be, your input's always appreciated going into my videos and everything. Maybe you have some cool opinions, ideas going on about this whole situation with Nintendo and copyright stuff. Let's discuss it in the Discord server. We can talk about it a bit there, maybe get some new introspective, I don't know what the heck, new insight. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Anyways, that's it. Till the next video, guys. See you around. Bye-bye.